Hello, hello. Hi. How are you? Flawed and Happy here, coming at you. So I'm gonna make this video kind of brief and quick. I'm sure gonna try. Okay, the no smoking journey. Oh gosh. I have been a little bit absent. Stuff got really real, and I'm not even gonna joke about that. So I got a lot of things going on in my personal life, and if you guys absolutely knew everything that was going on in my personal life, you would be like, girl, why did you choose now to quit smoking? And it wasn't by choice. Honestly, it wasn't. Sometimes life just happens and things are just presented to us when we have to start going through them. And that was the deal with the whole no smoking journey. But today I'm going back to the doctor, the ear, nose, and throat doctor. And I think I still got a little bit of the sinus infection going on. It kind of hurts up in here yet. So yeah, gonna get that looked at, taken care of. And he is also going to be doing a second opinion on a completely different manner, which is one of the reasons why I decided now is the time to quit smoking. So, how's it been going? Well, it actually, for the most part, it hasn't been going bad. Everybody keeps telling me I'm doing really good. So I've been awake for, let's see, what time is it? Been awake for 5 hours, and I've had 1.25 cigarette. So my intervals I've gotten down to maybe 2 to 3 hours, depending on so yeah, I'm definitely over the 20-minute hump. Today is April 9th. I don't even remember the date of the last video I did, but today is April 9th. I started this journey on March 27th is when I made my phone call, and then March 28th is when I actually started the cutting back process. So, I am hoping by the end of this week, I will be 100% smoke free. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, I got a lot of things going on in my own personal life. Probably the hardest, the absolute most hardest day I had was Sunday. I had some people coming to look at my house, because my place is on the market. So I had some people that came and looked at my house, and that was hard. This is my home. It's been my home for quite a while, and honestly, I like my home. So there's a part of me that really doesn't want to leave, but there's a part of me that knows, it's time. It's time to just go elsewhere. And there is an elsewhere, but yeah, that's neither here nor there right now. So right after that, I had to go to a baby shower for my oldest daughter, which is fun. That was a lot of fun. It was great. But there was my second daughter that was there, and I don't have a relationship with her. So that's a pretty heartbreaking story in and of itself. Guys, I'll tell you what, there are so many different experiences in life that all of us go through, and I've gone through a lot of them. And that story between me and my daughter, eventually I am going to get to a point where that's going to be part of these videos. And, it's going to be focusing a little bit more about the whole co-parenting aspect and mainly the don'ts, because of, how it can affect family members. So this relationship, or the non-existent relationship that I have with this particular daughter, it's very heavy on me. It stresses me out a lot. And this has been ongoing. My own personal opinion, just my own personal opinion, she was brainwashed by her dad and stepmom. And they eventually in time were able to turn her against me. But she herself was at an age where she had discovered alcohol, she discovered boys, mom has rules, dad don't. You know, dad gives her free range to just come and go. Mom was like, hey, who are you going to be with? Where are you going to be? You know, I was one of those types of parents. And to her, that was controlling. And her dad, according to her, allowed her to have freedom. Well, what dad didn't know is that she was doing some things that she probably shouldn't have been doing. And that is why it is important to parent. But the damage is done and it's over. And so Sunday, I left my house and I was gone for about 6 hours total. I did not have a cigarette during that entire time frame. And you guys, I'm not going to lie, that was rough. It was kind of rugged. And I was upset. I did 2 different times. I did say something to her. You know, not rude or anything. You know, I just pointed out a couple of things, you know, and I have another daughter, my youngest daughter. She has not had a relationship with her either. So them two were united. They got to see each other. And, you know, it was a sad but happy occasion. It was really difficult. And how I didn't end up smoking, like just one right after, I don't know. I don't know how I didn't do that. You know, a part of me just is like, you know what? I am so ready to be done with cigarettes. And the putting them down and not doing it kind of isn't the hard part. It's the not picking them up to begin with and lighting that cigarette. That's the hard part. That's the hard part. And dealing with situations when you no longer have that crutch. And I really haven't discovered a new crutch yet. I was hoping I kind of would have by now. You know what? And I've been doing various things. You know, I'm still doing the deep breathing thing. Boy, I'll tell you what. I was doing a lot of deep breathings on Sunday. I was. You know, I have no regrets with starting to quit smoking. Absolutely none. Friday, I will have my 3rd coaching call with the state coach. Quit smoking coach. I don't even know what they're like officially called, but so I'm going to be doing that on Friday. Today I get my second opinion and hopefully that goes well. I'm hoping. I'm going to continue to keep stretching those intervals longer and longer. And I have just really been focusing normally I live my life just one day at a time, but I have been going like morning, afternoon, evening, because I've noticed, you can tend to get a little short-tempered and a little short. And there were a few times I got snappy with my husband, but right away I was able to, you know, just be like, ooh, I know where it's coming from. You know, and he has been telling me this whole time, I am so proud of you. You are doing so well. Even the one day when I got really snappy with him, I was going to tell you too, there was one day so far, just one day, lasted, I don't know, just under 24 hours maybe. I got really emotional. And it was the weirdest thing. At supper, I'm sitting there crying. And I'm like, why? You know, and my husband's like, why are you crying? I'm like, I'm not even sure. You know, and he's like, well, what are you thinking about? Everything, you know, and oh my God, I was just like, is this really happening? You know, I've heard so many people that quit smoking that they do go through this emotional time where their feelings and their emotions are just up and down. But, you know, and I got through it. You know, my husband just sat there and he just like listened to me. And, you know, and when I got done, he was just like, I'm so proud of you. and I didn't go smoke. I did not go smoke. So I've been able to manage to not have a cigarette or smoke. I haven't had a full cigarette in quite a few days. I can't. I just can't. After 3 or 4 puffs, I've had enough. I'm done. It tastes yuck, gives me a little bit of an upset stomach. Why I just can't be like, whoo, I'm done. Not gonna do it. Probably still the hardest thing is the morning after I wake up. And I don't get it. I don't understand that. Because at night, about 6, 7 o'clock, no more. I go all the way through the night until morning, and I'm fine. But when I wake up in the morning, I'm still struggling with that first one of the day. And I'm not 100% sure why. So I try to do various things, wash my face, brush my teeth. I drink decaf coffee. So I'll make some decaf coffee. This morning I would just like literally look for stuff, and it's like, well, when you get done with that, then you can go and have one, and it's just like, I don't know. I don't get that morning one. But I'm getting closer to being 100% smoke free, so just keep wishing me luck, keep praying, and sorry for the lack of updates. Seriously, life came at me. A lot of things I had to be putting my focus on. So that is where I'm at. That is where I'm at. This is my no smoking journey. I don't even remember what episode we are on. I guess that's it, you guys. Seriously though, if you're still battling with the idea of whether or not you should or shouldn't, or maybe you really are ready to quit, I'm gonna say, all in all, it hasn't been as bad as what I thought it was gonna be. I was just expecting myself to be like this humongous bear, and I really haven't been. I really keep my thoughts, feelings, and my emotions in check though. I'm always double checking myself, because I don't want to be going around and taking things out on people, merely because I'm the one struggling with an addiction. That's not fair. I mean, it's my addiction. I need to take accountability and I need to be responsible for it. And that includes my actions and reactions during the quitting process. So, for those people that have been able to just quit cold turkey, like one day just decide they're not going to quit and throw them away, kudos to you. I wished I could do that. I am so close to just being like, that's it. I'm done. And I'm not 100% sure why I can't. Because I'm down to, say, about 2 to 3 full cigarettes, periodically 3 or 4 puffs at a time, a day. That's it. And you guys, I was a pack a day smoker for majority of my life. If I can do it, anybody can. Believe me. And I'm not quite there yet, because I'm not 100% quit yet, but I'm getting closer. Yeah, it's been a ride, but honestly, it's not as bad as what I thought it was going to be at all. I was expecting really bad emotional up and downs, me being really angry, a bear cat, and when I feel myself getting short, wanting to get snappy, I do the deep breathing and I just keep reminding myself it's the nicotine coming out. And, the longer duration you go without taking that drag, or that second drag or the third one, the quicker this all of the nicotine is going to be able to come out of my system. So I'm hoping by the end of the week, I'm going to be down to maybe only about a half a cigarette. And how I can conquer that first morning cigarette of the day. Well, it's not even a full cigarette. It's like 2 or 3 puffs and I'm done. I mean, I butt it out. I'm done. I don't want no more. for some freaking reason, I just cannot like go without it. I'm close to an hour after I get up. You know, and I'm kind of bummed about that because the rest of the day I can go 2-3 hours. You know, Sunday I went 6. And in the morning all I can do is an hour? It's like, why can't I go like 3 or 4 hours? You know, so I got to talk to my coach about that one. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. I'm hoping by the time Friday comes, I will be done. But in the meantime, I just keep trying it, just keep trying it, just keep trying, you know, and that's all we can do with anything in life, not just quit smoking, anything at all. You just got to keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, because you're not going to fail unless you quit trying. So just keep trying. And that goes for anything. Don't ever give up. You know, as long as you are still breathing, don't ever give up on anything that you want to do in life, regardless of your age, regardless of what you think your circumstances are, regardless of what you think is holding you back. Just jump out in faith in spite of all of that and prove to yourself you can do it. You know, that's about all the advice I can give you guys today, because that's exactly what I'm doing with this whole entire no smoking journey. I just keep putting one foot in front of the other, taking deep breaths, reminding myself, you know what, this isn't going to last forever. It's going to pass. There's even been times I've just been like, oh Lord, please help me, you know, and I make sure I thank him as well. You know, I make it through and everything is just like good again. And I'm just like, oh, thank you. You know, because I rely on a power that is much greater than myself. I do. And, you know, I seen where I myself can get myself. So I just don't go there anymore. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's the update. It's been a ride. Not as bad as what I thought it was. Don't know what day I'm on. This journey started on March 27th. Today is April 9th. So, yeah. Yep, it is April 9th. I did say that earlier. It still is April 9th. So, down to 2, sometimes 3 full cigarettes a day throughout the whole day. So, I'm shooting for smoke free by Friday or on Friday. That is my goal right now, April 12th. So, wish me luck. I am going to try to do some more updates more frequently. We will see how that goes. My life is going to be getting really chaotic. I got a big move coming up. And it's a big move to a completely different state. And there's a lot of stuff that needs to go. A lot of trucks. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. So, thanks for tuning in. Flawed and happy. I'm glad you're here. If you haven't done so yet, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.